Welcome back to the LVTA coverage of Pool Play. We got Sentinels going up against Proton Gaming. I'm Tools. Joined with me is Zilla as we are into our next match of Pool Play.
We are back again, trying to see who will continue on with a positive record in the Pool Play. So far, Proton Gaming doing some great plays.
That is actually a critical match for Sentinels here today. Sentinels lost to Shopify Rebellion on the main stage 1-3. So every game gonna be so important for them. They need to get second place in their pool in order to stay on the winner bracket side in the champ bracket.
They have to plan this accordingly. Bubu Dubu with the sniper rifle, making sure he gets the angles covered. That ram is going to be impossible to pass by, but also Garage trying to check the angles, making sure he get it right. That shot is not going to be enough. Only the shields will go down.
A couple other players gonna move right in front of Bubu Dubu, and he'll be feasting because of it. As the second shot comes through, Bubu Dubu doing just enough for his team to maintain this hill. One more push for Proton Gaming to try to get Sentinels out and reclaim their time.
We've seen it week by week. It's Bubu Dubu with the sniper rifle. It's a force not to be reckoned with, but unfortunately Gilkey will take him down. That's going to be all. Sniper now in the hands of this player, trying to get a shot. Won't connect. Go down, 4 down again for Proton Gaming, and a capture for Sentinels.
Proton almost had it. They were able to break into the hill, but they just weren't able to secure any control of the map. Eventually Sentinels comes back, takes over their hill, and are able to get that first point on board. Now at the Quantum Translocator, LethuL also has a sniper to work with. He's just trying to wait for these players to push up. He can potentially get a nice little flank here of this Quantum Trans.
Not overshield, rather. Active camo is up running, and LethuL is going to utilize it. Still has one in the chamber for the sniper rifle. Could be more than enough. Just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Look at this patience that this man has. He's going to take the shot. Unfortunately, it won't be the case. Runs away. The camo gets traded. Now we're on even grounds. 2 down for Sentinels.
Kind of a tough possession right there for Sentinels. LethuL, he had the Quantum Translocator, he had the camo, and he had sniper. What does they get out of it? Just 1 kill, right? You feel like you try to get a little bit more value out of that play. Instead, Proton, they've been strong on the response. They've been able to get these couple kills and maintaining control of the hill as well. As 3 players as Sentinels go down, this next push is what matters for Sentinels. They have to decide how quick they can go, or even if they will go, because if they push forward, they're gonna give Proton a real opportunity to flip out these spawns.
Suspector with the sniper rifle getting some shots, but not able to get a kill. 2 shots down, and still only the shields are the one that will go down. Receives a little bit of damage. Someone's attacking. It will be LethuL. He will get the kill. No, it was actually Bubu Dubu. Now 2 down for both of these teams, and Bubu Dubu with the sniper. Like I said, week by week, open and open. We've seen this guy taking and ripping heads off apart. Now in the land environment, in the land environment, that's a different story.
They just absolutely pop it off with this sniper rifle. Bubu Dubu's been phenomenal thus far in the game. Thus far in the game, 6-3, and well, a couple more players come into harm's way.
I mean, he really wants to take a shot at Quantum Translocator, going to come in clutch right before Bubu Dubu is able to go in for the kill. Couple of nades, Bubu Dubu were really under pressure. The hill is still not going anywhere other than Proton Gaming side. Sentinels in trouble.
Sentinel's gonna slow this down, right? They have to make sure this next push is successful. If they die too early right here, they're just gonna give Proton Gaming way too much control of this map.
Oh, I heard the sniper. Someone has it. Someone has been spotted, and now the pursuit's on. They want to take down that player badly. The hill still controlled by Sentinels. Right now drop, but the defense is on the on the left side for the red team Sentinels. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Those are top one-on-ones. That was KingNick versus his old teammate Spartan, the dog right there, and well, you can see how they have some of the best strafes in the game.
Oh, they spotted bubu dubu. Lo vieron. They got him. And now that's an active camera that's just out of the portion for a little bit. Let's wait until it comes back. Great shot right there. Gilkey moving through, trying to get another one. Will get his teammate the assist. And now this hill belongs completely to Proton Gaming. 2-1 so far. Absolutely great plays by Proton Gaming.
Gilkey's been phenomenal as well. 12-7 for him. Proton just did a fantastic job of getting control and forcing Sentinels to have to play through choke points in which they had great sight lines of it. That's a tough loss for Gilkey right there. That's going to be a big win for Sentinels to be able to set themselves up for success in this fourth hill.
Oh, not able to get the jump. Spartan. Second time's a charm, but this side, he might as well go for the backside to get someone. Suspector with the sniper. Let's see what he's able to do. He needs to take aim. He's just placing himself, waiting for someone to pop the head, but no one is coming through. He wants to get a kill done, but not able to get the shot. Only a body shot, but not enough.
Suspector able to find that next kill, and with this sniper rifle, that was like a miracle stick from the sky. I don't know what kind of that must have stuck almost underneath his chin or something. We saw it go right onto his Spartan's body.
Ooh, now Spartan with the sniper rifle, making sure he gets a nice look at that section. Not going to be anything. 2 down for both of these teams. Spartan could make a difference. He wanted to get the shot. He's able to still get the kill on KingNick. And I'm just having so much fun, bro. Like, casting in the live environment is just different. Like, wow.
I'll keep the sniper up high. Bubu dubu knows if someone takes a peek, they will be taken down. Proton taking some very prolonged approaches as they try to get over towards Nest. They're saying 2 players towards Nest and 2 through the bottom mid. They want to put a lot of pressure on this tower side.
They really need to make this push work. Sentinels is about to get that third heal that they need. 1 step away. 3 down for Proton Gaming, 2 down for Sentinels. This could make it even the 4th or the 3rd one for Sentinels, and bubu dubu goes down. The sniper rifle up for grabs right in that C-section, so they can go in for it. And it seems that Gilkey heard me, but it could be over in any moment. No shields, but still, who's up? Oh!
Gilkey tries his best over at the back tower, not going to be able to get that kill, but because he stayed alive, right? He was the last player alive for his team. He stayed alive and caused mayhem. Yes, he didn't get a kill, but what he did do is he prevented Sentinels from really setting up on this map and keeping that hill on the side of Proton Gaming.
Camo by KingNick, making sure every single shot counts. Watch out, this is a crucial battle. He's gonna go down. Now Sentinels with the chance of pushing in and terminating this heal, so Sentinels can get ahead on the scoreboard. Proton Gaming now in trouble.
Shots down, Falcated. I want to see him be a little bit more aggressive. Since he has his quantum translocator. He can keep going back and forth inside that hill. In fact, I'd like to see him maybe try to at least contest this thing with one last QT pull. Unfortunately, just the timing wasn't quite there for Falcated, and Proton able to sneak away that hill once again. 3-2. Now, there is 2 minutes on this clock, so I have a feeling that we are going to see at least one team get the 4 captures in this game.
Yeah, there's still lots of time to work with. But the one that really needs it right now is Sentinels. Sentinels needs to bring up the work. They were really doing God's work back in that hill, but unfortunately, Proton Gaming just came up and completely swooped them out of the hill like LethuL just did in that bottom section. It's only a matter of time to see if Sentinels will be able to claim this hill entirely.
No pressure. Mounting at the bottom half of the map. LethuL throws a great grenade to keep Suspector from being able to push through that door. And wow, we have seen a flawless hill so far for Sentinels, as they're just 10 seconds away from capturing this hill. So this is about time that you activate all the resources you have for Proton. You have to make a big play, as Gilkey's the last player alive.
They've been just trading left and right. We haven't seen really much of the 4 teammates from both teams alive, and just like that, we're now heading to the 7th hill. I don't know how to count.
Final hill.
Well, also the final hill. Well, let's see. Suspector with the camel. Let's see what he can pull off.
gets that repulse as well. This is a great spot for Suspector. They don't know. They never spotted him. He's able to get 2. What a flick shot on the second player. Camo's in this hill, and suddenly Sentinels, they go 3 down, and they have just an absolute trek ahead of them if they want to even get close to this hill. Oh, Suspector wants to boot him off.
Oh, this might go his way, but unfortunately they are able to move now. Suspector needs to change up how he's going to play this. Gets taken down by LethuL. Now the push is on. Sentinels has to put themselves inside that hill if they want to deny Proton Gaming from capture.
LethuL just, he knows what's prioritized. Oh, LethuL had 4 bullets, 2 players in front of him. He hit all 4 shots and got a double kill. You could not have played that better for LethuL right there. If he makes if he shoots the other player first, he probably ends up not having enough ammo for the second player. I just fantastic from LethuL.
And it's something we've been talking about, right? That's just how different these pro players play and how just they're on some god level of just thinking and quick reacting. Like, we could have just gone for that one, but they just think different and just act like entirely different kind of players. Like, return to sender. Thank you so much, Suspector.
Just moments away, Proton Gaming have taken game 1 against Sentinels in a massive battle. And it's largely thanks to Gilkey and the plays that he was making. 23 kills for him as Sentinels are going to be down 0-1 in this series.
Sentinels taking heartbreaking defeat on this first game. Moving on to the next one, Slayer on Recharge. It is going to be quite a difficult one. Sentinels has the potential to take this, but Proton Gaming just making sure they are stepping on the heels of Sentinels, not letting them walk away with a victory that they desperately need. Like you said, Tools, they need this to push into the winner's side of the final bracket on Sunday.
All right, guys, tonight I do have some exciting updates for the folks at home. So we have officially started the lobby. It's not ready yet, right? But the lobby has been started for our match, which is going to be what was formerly known as the No Org Squad.
No Org.
What are they going by right now?
They are going
Fury?
by Lore.
Lore, right? So Lore, and do you know who they're playing against?
I actually do not.
Do you know who they're playing against, Louis? Lore? Forsaken. So Team Forsaken.
That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Lore. Gonna be on the open bracket coverage soon enough. We're just waiting for all the players to get their settings right, all that stuff. But
I'm gonna start reading in Spanish.
Yeah, you're
gonna get myself ready.
Parabola, Rob the Turtle, Gunplexion, and Ziod gonna be playing against the Lore roster, which is like tapping buttons,
Noble, Acid, and last but not least, Drift. No, Nugget's the coach.
Nugget's the coach for him. So I think that's gonna be a very close match.
I'm excited. I was talking with Nugget a little bit a while ago, and I was like, "How you feeling? How's it looking? What are you expecting?" And he just turned around to me and said, "Open brackets hell."
I guess he didn't have to do much of the open bracket last year. He was mostly in pools. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if they won the majors, they just went straight into pool play, and now having to put themselves out there by going into this open bracket stuff. I can tell why he's telling me this. Why open bracket is hell, but I mean, they're a couple of steps away from qualifying into pool play, and that's a statement.
Yeah,
on its own.
Right. It's very, very interesting. We'll keep our eye on it. Right. We'll make sure that we watch it when it comes up. They're still figuring out some issues over there, and in the meantime, we have some great matches on our in our pool play. Right. Sentinels. I think a lot of people probably saw this match and they're expecting Sentinels to 3-0 win against Proton, but Proton, of that 4-3 victory in game 1, they played extremely well. And now they have a chance to go up 2-0 against what many have favored as a top 4, potentially top 3 team in this event.
Absolutely. I mean, it could change up entirely how we're going to be seeing not not only the final bracket, but also maybe the placings. Like we might be seeing a Proton Gaming just coming up into possibly a top 4 finish if they are keeping up this way.
Yeah, I mean, if they're able to beat teams like Sentinels and take games off some of these better teams, like they could do it, right? I think right now Proton's like trying to establish themselves as like a consistent top 6 team, which they haven't quite been in that conversation, right? So this is a great way to put yourself in those conversations for Sentinels. And here we go, game number 2 on its way. Suspector and the rest of Proton Gaming trying to keep this hype and momentum behind him. And KingNick, oh, he's hunting this player down.
I really like that. I really like that. Coming straight with the camo on batteries and just surprising with the back smack. That's what we're talking about. And just like that, seems we might be able to secure another kill. That nade is going to pass right by him. One down for Proton, trying to get another kill.
See Gilkey trying to get on this quick flank. He has 2 players ahead of him. Now his position is going to be no with this noob combo. I like the way that the approach was for those players over at Sentinels, right? You hear a noob combo, what do? You just push it exactly with your teammate. Make sure that you swing at the same exact time. They cannot deal with you fast enough. Try to just outpace that noob combo. They do just that, able to get that kill and keep this lead. Wow, 5-kill lead early, and they have all this control. I mean, they have the map and the shock rifle to work with.
I really like what Proton's doing right now. They know that they are losing. They now stock up. They are now making sure they are not overexposing themselves. They're peeking. They're getting information. Game is thrown into a crawl. Now the patience is key for both of these teams. Sentinels could just push, but they know that it is going to be really difficult to try and get some kills.
Yeah, Proton, they played really slow, but unfortunately, when you play slow like that, it's so important. It's not even necessarily like getting the first kill. It's just you have to trade. If you play really slow and don't move up from your positions and you don't trade out from those positions, suddenly you're at a huge disadvantage as the game because you basically have taken no space. You're going to be real close to each other. It's so much easier to collapse in after you lose numbers for the other team.
Camo on the side of Sentinels. Spartan with also the shock rifle could do a lot of damage. 15-7 so far. Huge 8-kill advantage so far from Sentinels. This could be the game that they want to tie things up 1-1 the series.
Camo's out, but Spartan still has plenty to work with. The grapple back for the headshot. KingNick goes down. Sam follows. Double kill. Killing spree for Spartan as he unleashes on the rest of Proton Gaming.
They're going for the power kills. Great preemptive nade. Oh my god. What a shot. Now going for get another one. The nade is going to stop him, unfortunately, but still huge damage done on the side of Proton Gaming.
Sentinels doubling up the score of Proton, largely from Spartan. He has 7 kills in this game already. Bubu, Dubu joining him. They combined for 14 just together. Just Bubu, Dubu, and Spartan are outslaying Proton Gaming.
I mean, they really said, you want to win Slayer, double up and give it to the next person. Now, with a couple of shots.
Little TikTok trend.
I'm sorry, I really like that app, but so far, huge difference.
That'd be really funny. It's like, you like a 2-kill lead, double it up.
Double and give it to the next
person. Maybe
yeah.
lethal. Looking over his land of domain. Ooh. Really, it's going to be interesting because Proton's going to run into this problem where they're down by so much so they don't want to play fast because they don't want to play into Sentinels. But if you do not play fast enough, you're going to run out of time to make a comeback happen.
Yeah, so the double so far
as well. Yeah, Bubu, Dubu. Oh man, it's something. Talk about it. There's not worse player to give camo to.
Yeah, and something that they really need to get going, Proton, is get that camo. Like, they're not trying to fight it. They are not trying to go for it. Sentinels just gets a free grab every time he's close. And now Bubu Dubu is just utilizing completely. I mean, we saw him taking a lot of shots. Ooh, great stuff by Gilkey right there. Now trying to go for another shot, 1P, but Suspector able to take down Falcated. Shock rifle still in the hands of Proton Gaming. How do you even get yourself to get 1 ammunition left? Just
you get YY out of your shots. That's how you do it. But
Yeah.
it's always funny when you see 1 shot on the shock rifle.
Still, Gilkey still has that shock rifle, able to get a little bit of Jarabe Tapatio, able to take that one down, wants to take the other one down. Unfortunately, won't get to be able to shot it right in the head. Not going to be a shocking kill. And now, still on the deficit. There's not much Proton Gaming can do in this situation.
He knows there's a player directly under him, but Gilkey just... He can't play too aggressive on those players over at batteries because he knows that like trades aren't necessarily good for your team, right? It's like it's cool to get a kill. It's definitely like the priority, but if you know that if you jump out in the middle of the map, you're probably gonna die. Like you just can't do it, and it's allowing Sentinels to have just so much more freedom on this map to move around and try to make plays happen.
There's not much they can do. 1v1 right here, able to get it with a perfect. Will get surprised still. The assist comes through. 2 down for Sentinels. Now we see Proton Gaming pushing yellow pipes right now, and so far they really need to get some kills going. They'll be expanding on the elevator, so they might be able to get a little bit of a sandwich going on. Great reaction right there. Suspector able to get a kill, gets traded out. LethuL goes down, and still the advantage is clear for Sentinels.
Bubu Dubu just got another camouflage, I believe. Or someone did. I thought the camouflage was up. Looks like Bubu Dubu wasn't the one that got away with it. Maybe someone else on the side of Sentinels. Oh no, it was on the floor.
Oh, and now, yeah, popped.
I guess it doesn't really matter, but like for Sentinels, they're okay with that, right? They're up by 11 kills right here. To Proton, they essentially need to get this game close and before Sentinels can get to 45. You only have like really 2 more deaths you can give up and playing like Cavalier. This is just a dominant game from Sentinels through and through.
Yeah, with an 11 kill lead, there's not much the enemy team can do. Like we're seeing it right now, 2 down for Proton Gaming. I mean, they can bring in the pressure, but they're just not that much room for them to move around. Sentinel has full control of the power weapons, has full control of the utility, in this case the camo. So it makes it really difficult for Proton Gaming to just adapt, because every single time they want camo, Sentinels already has grabbed it.
Well, shock rifle in the hands, Falcated. This could be how it ends for Proton Gaming. As Fal's looking for the last kill, he knows Gilkey's behind the box. Yeah, it doesn't even matter, but Gilkey would have been gone either way. 50-37 Sentinels with a dominant display.
That's a huge lead and quite a statement going from one of the... going for basically this first game. Like, just really difficult. Proton Gaming really falling off in this second game of the series. So now they really need to push for that 3rd victory. Like, this next victory is crucial for Proton Gaming if they want to be able to have a shot at taking down Sentinels. And we already know how strong Sentinels is.
Aquarius flag going to be our next map up for grab, and I feel like this is a pretty tough matchup right here for Proton. That Sentinels is just a team that knows how to lay on their hurt in flag in particular. That they're very effective at doing objective work off of slays, right? So they have 2 of the best slayers in the game with Falcated and Spartan, and then you have 2 of the best objective-oriented players. And okay, I don't know how you feel about this, Brazil. A lot of people say like, "Oh, this is an objective player." I feel like it's like they're not an objective-oriented. It's like they're not an objective player. They're just players that are quicker to do objective plays rather than slaying. That's how I kind of describe players like LethuL and bubu dubu. It's not like they're not slaying and they can't be a slayer. It's more that they're just always looking for an opportunity on advancing the game state.
Exactly. They might not be able to just go in and get all the kills, all the slays, double, triple, even the overkill. The thing is, especially in objective type games, right? you're waiting for, and if you're a player-oriented player, you're looking for the perfect opportunity to just come into action whenever your team is able to give you that opening. So if your team is able to give you a 2 down or even a 3 down, that's when you come in. That's when huge plays comes in, like Legend with the flag capture in the first 19 seconds of the match back with Space Station. That's where huge plays come in. So it's really important for them to take into consideration this, that if they are able to leave even the smallest gap available, they're just going to utilize it and push through with that advantage and get the objective home.
Right. I think that's a pretty spot on analysis of how these teams like to play. And man, I gotta put you to it, right? We saw Proton come out really strong in game 1, but a better response from Sentinels in game 2. Just like gut feeling, you know, it doesn't have to be in any basis of analysis or anything. I just want to know gut feeling game 3. Like who do you have? Like if you had to put the money down.
If I had to put the money down, all right, hold on, where's my wallet?
Yeah, you're saying we're gonna do a little. We're gonna be exchanging some cash over here.
Yeah, hold on.
What do you got, like 50?
I'm betting 50 pesos.
50 pesos? Let me look at this, bro.
I'm putting my 50 pesotes down for Proton Gaming.
All right, you got 50 pesos for Proton? All right, yo, let's show the chat. Look at this. We got.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, after this quick break, we're going to jump straight into this Aquarius Capture the Flag. We were talking about just how important objective-based players can be, and being this now an objective-based Capture the Flag, of course, will mean that it is now their time to shine. So far, Sentinels in a little bit of trouble. Proton Gaming getting a little bit more ahead. Still, the Slays are going to be switching left and right, making sure every single shot counts. And now, with all 2 down, Proton Gaming needs to find a way to put themselves on top of Sentinels as quickly as possible. Oy!
See, take the top positions, right? Shoot down onto your opponents is really going to be the game plan for most of this game. You don't really see a lot of underground usage, how you say low map usage on this map, unless if you're running those flags just for those quicker flag routes. But expect to see a lot of those high haul, the utility, the car side, usually going to be the predominant side to play in on this map. But with the overshield being on the P side now, what we are seeing is when those overshields come up, expect to see a complete shift of these teams completely rotating towards P side.
2 players down for Sentinels, and now we're starting to see the start of something great, maybe, for Proton Gaming. 1 goes down. Noob combo might be coming up thanks to bubu dubu. Just waiting patiently, expecting someone. Ooh, that could have been a big play. That overshield could have been depleted, but no. Still, advantage for Proton Gaming, and now they're on the run with Sentinels flag.
Out towards the fridge side. Shots from bubu dubu ring true, and look at this flag hauling its way through the middle map as it's getting closer and closer to home, but only 1 player alive for Proton Gaming to try to keep this thing alive, but he does. KingNick stays alive. Flag is out still, and this one should be coming home. Gilkey plugs it away. 1-0 map lead for Gilkey and the rest of Proton Gaming.
Gilkey and Friends, the new team name.
Gilkey and Friends, baby.
Gilkey and Friends. Now they are putting themselves. Ooh, great shot right there. Now they're starting to trade left and right. 1 down for Sentinels, 1 down for Proton Gaming so far. There's still a lot of time to work with. They still have plenty of time and space to work around. So Sentinels, their biggest worry here will be to trying to bring it home as much close as possible, but with plays like this, they're gonna pull it off.
You gotta check your quarters before you go in. Spartan luckily had a thruster to keep himself alive for a bit longer, but eventually Proton are able to find everyone and take a little bit more room towards the other side of Sentinels. Just seeing a little bit of a counterbalance act as Proton control most of this car side. And Gilkey's in trouble. He's just been running first.
Oh, that's going to be finally the end of Gilkey, but still. Proton Gaming is still the advantage. Not a single play so far by Sentinels that has been able to capitalize on that flag capture. Overshield in the hands of LethuL, and he's about to become really lethal.
That was maybe the mistake of the game right there for Proton. We'll see how much this bites them, but they had position on it. They left it just a little bit too early, and it was snuck away by LethuL. They went 4 down, and now it's another 2 that go down as LethuL just hauls this flag past the halfway point. He hasn't had any damage taken with this overshield. Somehow, Sentinels are just dissecting Proton Gaming to tie this thing up a 1 apiece.
Spartan need to wait for his teammates. There's someone attacking. Proton Gaming now able to do a counter grab, making sure they deny it entirely. Spartan goes down. Now they're starting to fall 1 by 1, runs out of ammo. Only the assist, the plasma, just make sure. 3 down for Proton. That's going to be 4 down. This might be coming home. Sentinels ties things up now.
Yeah, great job. I thought I was nervous for a second for Sentinels when that flag got out and they didn't immediately find the clapback, but they were just patient, right? They knew that they had the right spot, that the Proton was going to have to play aggressive to get through them. They basically allowed Proton to get away with that flag just for a little bit, and as they're trying to get any further, well, you have the better position, you have the better gunny, you make sure you get those kills, and it's tied up 1-all now as we reapproach this neutral game.
And Proton Gaming just started to went into full panic mode. Like, we just saw how Proton Gaming, even after those 4 down, were still sending out players al matadero, basically just to get themselves killed. There was no like quick reaction from them to adapt for that capture, and that's what gave Sentinels an upper hand, and that's why they're really close to grabbing that flag again.
Here comes Overshield back into the hands of LethuL. Last time they got this Overshield, the result was a flag capture. Second time around, the flag's already out, and I think LethuL expects there to be someone in his back base as well. That noob combo, oh, that might have been the longest noob combo attempt I've ever seen. From the back home base to top middle. LethuL turns around just in time to make that thing hit a wall.
I mean, that was amazing. It was just, we saw the green laser just going straight from coast to coast. But now the run is on. LethuL is just going to take a walk in the park and a little bit of shots taken. But Proton Gaming can't stop it. There's no one left to be stopping it, and LethuL is going to claim second flag for Sentinels and putting the pressure on Proton Gaming's side.
Well, the longtime duo teamed for the first time in Halo 5 years ago, now combining for 35 kills in this game thus far. Falcated, bubu, dubu have been phenomenal. A long-term duo. Played underneath that Splice banner in Halo 5. Have played under a multitude of rosters, including FaZe, and now have found themselves on Sentinels. And honestly, I just love the fact that these two have been playing together for so long. It feels like we've seen a lot of established duos have a lot of success, but Suspector and Proton, I can't believe they answered back so fast. They didn't even feel like anyone from Sentinels was even able to shoot them.
It's like they didn't even notice. Great nade, that's going to cause huge damage. Really enjoyed that capture. That was quick, effective, fast. I mean, what other adjectives for fast, quick reaction? Like with no reaction, that's what we got. That's basically Proton Gaming's what they're doing. Really quick action, really quick movement around the map, tying things up. Now this map 2-2, a series 1-1. I don't know who might be able to just take it home. Overshield on appeared.
The last time we saw the Overshield on the body ended up being a flag capture. We'll see if the same result can happen this time around as Spartan has the extra shields to work with. And a heat wave as well. Spartan's got every goodie on the map. He also has the thrust to work with too. Well, it doesn't matter if you have everything on the map if you don't have the noob combo, I suppose.
Now time to switch it up to pass, man. It's the thing that I've been telling you. Proton Gaming has such quick reaction, quick thinking, that even when they were like in front of a really powerful player, this time Spartan. Overshield, heat wave, slight map advantage. He just came over, noob combo him, that's it, it's over. Now, still, the heat wave is on the hands of Bubu Dubu. I saw him get some really cool, get a kill on the kill feed. So they might be able to utilize this and just try to pull themselves, make a way into the enemy flag. 3 minutes remaining, still to see a winner.
I like that from KingNick, having both rifles. Run out of ammo in one, you can use the other. Seen a surprising amount of noob combo usage today as well.
They got really excited with the news. They're like, oh my god, let's keep using it while we can.
They're excited for the nerf. I guess it might not be a nerf, you know. Charging up faster now. It's definitely a buff, but interesting updates that we've seen today, guys. New updates coming out on Tuesday when we come back from this event. Gilkey will take the high ground and find kill after kill, but Reign of Terror was cut short, but Sentinels get cut more down. Suspector pulling this flag away, and Sentinels, they're spawning on the other side of the map. I don't know if they really have a chance of stopping this thing at the moment. I'm surprised Suspector stopped running. He definitely had the time to keep going. He was instead played back for this overshield.
He knows that overshield is such a key play. Someone from Sentinels just went right past him. Now making this play could have been a huge mistake instead of running.
It was a mistake. We'll see.
No one's looking for the flag. Now it's going to be thrown off. Able to get it out. Bubu Dubu in the base, making sure he gets some trouble done. What a troublemaker, trading his skill, but still, the flag is about to get returned. Huge mistake. Now Proton Gaming lost his chance to put themselves up in this map. We might get thrown into an overtime. Sentinels still living another day.
Suspector just stopped running the flag. They were 3 coming up off a spawn. I think that's the context that was needed to be known for him to feel a little bit more safe running that flag. With Proton, they're going to try again. Right flag already back to their side.
It don't matter.
Yeah, this time KingNick's going to be able to get in. Man, they have just been able to pull flags out like it's nothing against the Sentinels roster. Now 60 seconds on the clock for Sentinels to find a game-tying flag capture.
I get where Suspector was going, but I don't think they were in a position to just try and deny that overshield. I think you only do that when you know that you have a slight advantage. But now, basically, they just captured. They're just going to be playing Slayer right now. The power weapons, the overshield, that's all they need in order to just keep pressuring Sentinels. Because now they know that if they pressure Sentinels enough, they're going to end up doing a lot of mistakes, and they can capitalize from those mistakes to get every single kill possible.
3 down. Suspector last alive and in that back base. Sentinels has a real chance right here to get this flag capture.
We might be getting a tied up situation. They're running it. Flag is still left alone. No one's going to grab it so far. A couple of shots. That's going to be a kill. Gilkey goes down.
Well, what's ironic about this is that overshield, you might need to stop running this flag to get towards that overshield to help secure this final one through. Kills on both sides. This is a big play. Bubu Dubu.
Oh, he goes
Killing
down.
spree. But Spartan got a great spawn. Look at those nades. It's going to be able to keep Sam off.
Not going to be enough.
Overshield's there.
Not going to be enough. Oh my.
It's the overshield that makes the difference. It's same situation. This time Sentinels was the one that needed to drop the flag and try to play for the overshield. They just weren't able to do so. The overshield of Gilkey gives them just enough shields to withstand the nades and get the return. Proton Gaming up 2-1 against Sentinels in our best of 5.
My 50 pesos really do be farming right now. They're gonna turn into green dollars if they are able to push in with this next match. Solitude capture strongholds on Solitude rather. What has to be said about this game, Tools?
Okay. The last game was insane. We'll just keep it at that. I'm gonna put out a bold prediction right here for Zilla. Bold prediction. I think Sentinels wins this game 250-0 or 250. I don't think Proton gets more than 50 points.
0.
This map is bread and butter for Sentinels. Now I'm not kidding. Like the amount of 250 O's that Sentinels has had on this map has been absurd. This is the worst possible map for Proton. Thankfully they won that game 3, so now they have a map to give up, because this is like when we were seeing Quadrant go on that 17-0 strongholds run way back like last year. This is like that same style of play as what Sentinels like breeze on this map. They're so aggressive that they're able to continue collapse on spawns. Like I don't want to understate like how big of an upset this would be for Proton if they're able to win this series in 4 games and do it against Sentinels on Solitude and Solitude strongholds. That would just be an unreal upset for Proton.
I'm gonna one up your prediction, and the thing is, we're looking at the first and third map, objective based, right? So look at the scores.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So I'm throwing in this right now, right here, right now. Proton Gaming wins over Sentinels, 250 to 248.
250 to 248. I mean, that would probably be right on point because Proton, they've been winning these objectives, but they've been hard fought battles, right? Every time they've been sticking in it. I could see that. I could definitely see it. I still think that Sentinels is just too damn good at this map. If anyone like keeps up with Halo Data Hive and keeping up with the scrims, like it's pretty normal to see Proton have a 250. I mean, to see Sentinels have a 250-0 win against Optic, against FaZe, against SSG. They truly are the best Solitude Strongholds team in the game.
Rules are meant to be broken. And at LAN, anything goes, anything can happen. So I believe that this is the LAN, this is the event where Sentinels loses its streak on Solitude. I forgot the name. Strongholds, thank you.
What would you call a stronghold in Spanish?
Fortalezas.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, because I am playing English.
Oh, you play in English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because I don't really like the announcer voice in Spanish.
Oh, yeah. I like what they call the Slayer.
Asesino. That's what back when Halo 3 days, Halo Reach, it was just like Asesino in that tone of voice. But now that there's a new announcer, you just go like, Asesino, the Infinity. Well, Halo 4, right? It's just like, Asesino, just like that. And shoutouts to that announcer, because he's actually the voice from Jorge in Halo Reach. Okay. It's actually the voice from Jorge.
So the announcer for Halo 4's multiplayer is
Halo 4, 5, and Infinite is the voice of Jorge. So you're basically having...
That's kind of cool. I like that. Well, here we go. Game number 4 on its way. Proton Gaming up 2-1 in this series, but bubu dubu's got the camouflage. He's on the map and has the equipment that made him famous for camo plays.
Oh my God! He's about to get it. He's about to get it. He knew Sap didn't want it to just pop out. He knew. He didn't want it to give bubu dubu that overkill. That's going to be another one down. 25 so far. I mean,
they're dominating. They have everything. They're so good at this map and not giving up an inch to another team. And even though B's halfway captured, right? Like, Sentinels are not concerned about it. They know they can play high ground. They can eventually get the reset. They do it. Bubu dubu has his 5th kill of the game.
What an amazing performance. You might be right. But I believe Proton Gaming still has a chance to just cut it out entirely. They really need a great play. Like Gilkey right there with the triple. Might be able to get the overkill, but no, it gets denied. I want to see an overkill. Then an overkill, por favor.
Just one more kill, please, guys. Get the overkills. Brazil's losing his mind over here, but they got the scoring opportunity. The problem is they're scoring, right? But when you look top down at where the players are on Proton, they're not even like to that 50-yard line yet. They're all trapped on that back side. And we'll have to see if they're able to contest over here at B. Spartan got some great damage, pushes Sap back out of that doorway, but it's been a long drawn fight over at B and eventually switches hands over to Sentinels.
Are they trapped in that zone, or is Sentinels trapped with them? That's the real question, because right now we're starting to see Proton Gaming just one-up Sentinels, and Sap is going to become a Grim Reaper with that shock rifle.
You know, they added the shock rifle on this map, saying that the sniper was too good and this was a nerf. And I'm like, have you seen the shock rifle? Have you seen what these players do with the shock rifle? Because right now, the shock rifle has just been dominant on this map. Sap gonna use that last bullet. We'll see it back on the screen when it respawns. LethuL is able to get that camouflage once again. So we have some camo control both times on the side of Sentinels. Proton have not been able to get to that camouflage yet, and they'll only get a meager 19 points off that setup that they had. Sentinels were just constantly applying pressure on those strongholds, not allowing Proton to really gain any benefit during their 2-cap hold.
Gonna have to agree with you on that one. The pressure that just Sentinels is giving into Proton Gaming is just making them collapse every single time. Every single opening that Sentinels have has been resulting in a 2-down, 3-down scenario for Proton Gaming. And Proton Gaming has been having really good opportunities, but they are not able to really just close it up entirely. Like, it gets really difficult. But okay, Suspector, we see you, we see you. Great double right there. Still claiming some points.
Suspector's behind everything, causing mayhem. And I love this setup that Proton has right now. They're not playing they're not playing too fast, right? You gotta get the shock rifle in your possession. The thing is, Sentinels, they were all over at blue. They just rotate themselves towards flowers, towards A. They're gonna try to completely rotate out, but Suspector, he's been a counterbalance on the map, just rotating on the backside and keeping the scoring presence for Proton.
Ooh, not able to get the kill, but Zeb is right behind it, going to get the assist. Great defense right there. Unfortunately, B is ending up on that Sentinel side. Suspector with the awesome shot gets it. Active camo up for grabs, and will be KingNick the one to be on that invisible cape.
Well, Suspector high ground, right? Shoot down on anyone that decides to come, and the problem is that Sentinels really just hasn't given him an angle really to work with. Eventually able to come down with his team, but his team falling around him. Sentinels, 3 players down, and they'll be able to hop in and stop any sort of attempt at a recapture from Proton.
LethuL with some great shots. Gilkey with a double that counts. 2 down for Sentinels, starting to move through. They need to start getting some points. C is turning red, but they can stop it anytime.
Enemy team.
Wow.
They played so. Sentinels, instead of deciding to try to contest over at bottom mid, they played for a rotation over at C. Proton won that gunfight, and I think that was a big gunfight to win. I think Sentinels could have been in a great spot if they would have captured C and just had to focus on collapsing back down on B. So Proton was able to slow them down. But they're just not winning the sleigh battle when it matters, right? When we're seeing these rotations into hills, they need to start just winning in the entry frag.
We're seeing some great pushes, but Proton Gaming is just not really able to capitalize. Like, every time Sentinels spawns, they just start getting pressured, right? So if they really need to make every single shot count, every nade count. Won't be the case, but dubu was still alive, but still. A triple capture that could slowly but surely make Sentinels bleed out. C is going to turn red.
Able to get right in, and this is about to be one of the better responses you can see. Just methodical the way that they were able to take over C and B at the same time. Really starts from dubu understanding how important his life was there. He didn't give it up easily at the start of that life, and eventually able to get those 2 hills to move over his team's favor. Gilkey with the kill that matters. Camouflage is up. Suspector's here. If he can get away, trip cap in. Camouflage on the body, shock rifle in the hand. This is everything you could ask for.
Everything is just where Suspector wants it. He just needs the perfect pick. He needs just the right angle. Like, he needs, like, there's bubu dubu. We have almost everyone on Sentinels over at A. He has the patience. He has the patience. With or with that camo. Oh, a little bit to the left, not able to get it right, but still. Okay.
They moved into B though. Like, he went all the way to blue, and while he did that, Sentinels, they pushed through the bottom mid. They were able to secure that hill, and although we saw 1 kill of that shock rifle, I think the greater impact was was not there. They instead they go 4 down, and bubu dubu, he knows there's a spawner over at lift. That's fantastic. Bubu dubu, he walked towards the edge of that stronghold, didn't jump in it so that they wouldn't know he was up there. Eventually drops down on an unsuspecting player. Now you play for the trip cap. He doesn't get ahead of himself. You can see why Sentinels are so good at this map.
That's just incredible awareness, right? He just knows that if he's able to just put them... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so over at least in this push from Proton. We might be able to see a 4 down. That's 4 down, double kill for LethuL. But yeah, just perfect game sense, perfect positioning on the map. Making sure just like Proton Gaming is having a really hard time.
They're able to get themselves at least a home base for now, but Sentinels, they're just looking for a pick to just fly through, and Falcated is able to get 2. That double kill could translate to more. With that camouflage coming up, I believe Spartan was the player that got away with it, and this is a dominant position for Sentinels.
Spartan running away with the camo. He's been spotted by Proton, but the time is running out for Proton Gaming. Only 25 seconds remain until they can actually walk away with victory. It may have not been 250 to 0, but still, Proton Gaming showing that it is quite possible. Fortunately, today is not going to be the day.
Yeah, they made the giant bleed at moments, but I still think it's safe to say, go look at the scrims, go look at the tournament results. Everything points to Sentinels being the best Solitude Strongholds team on the planet.
And what else can be said? 3 down for Proton Gaming. B is going to be recaptured. They're starting grabbing C though. So
yeah, this is all desperation though. It's just like, you're gonna have to have so many things work out in your favor in order for this game to come back. But let's see, do they they have to spawn it like literally inside of A, I think, in order for them to... Oh, they spawn large. They have a chance to contest.
If they're just
Okay. Get these next couple kills. You need to try to get yourself into a trip cap ASAP.
Key moments in this game. If they're able to get this 3 cap going, they might be able to pull off a little bit more of points. And if Sentinels is not, well, wary enough, they might lose.
Keep your eye out. This could be where the game changes. There's a reason why you see so many 250-0s on this map. Once you get control, it's absolutely deadly. And Sentinels might just be in for heartbreak. They already lost their first series against Shopify Rebellion. And suddenly, while they're on the last second of this game, they could lose it all. Suspector, he's got the camouflage, and he's got the players ahead of him at C. He finds the first pick. C was never captured. C was never captured. The trip cap's still in. 3 players down for Sentinels. 3 players down. Sentinels, they have to win here and now. It was 249 to 120 just moments ago, and Proton Gaming are looking to do the impossible.
No te mames. They're just doing it. They're just taking down Sentinels over and over again, not letting them breathe whatsoever. The momentum has completely shifted. 244 is still counting. Proton Gaming is about to close it up. It's about to claim victory in the ending moment. 248, 249, no, it stops. 249 and it's over. Proton Gaming demonstrating that it is possible to defeat even the greatest in its own map type.
We thought it was over. We said there's no way. The best Solitude Strongholds team. There was no way. What did you say? You said 250 to 249.
I said 248, 250. I'm so sorry,
time.
everyone. I'm going to leave the script right outside the venue because at least now, woo!
Proton have done it. 250 to 249. When you look at this series, yeah, it's a 3-1. That might be the closest goddamn 3-1 we've ever seen. Every single game came down to the last minute, the last second, and Proton have done it. 249 on the goal line, but Sentinels just could not punch it in, and Proton Gaming get a huge upset, a 3-1 victory.
It's time to cash in. It's time to cash in. All right, everybody. It's time to cash in.
Yeah,
We got
He
it.
knew.
We got its worth. Let's go.
He knew. That was an insane game. An insane game for Zo. Oh my.